Well, good afternoon. I've just come back from the barn, had a nice quick shower, and sitting on my deck in a shady spot. We've had some beautiful weather here in Victoria, British Columbia, with a nice little breeze that's keeping us cool right now. And today I just wanted to speak about how to nurture gratitude. Sometimes, even when you're going through a difficult time, because as we practice it, it becomes more all-encompassing. It becomes a more natural state to be in. So practice does make perfect, and even in those times where everything seems to be going the way you want it to, is a good time to practice. So the first step in nurturing gratitude is actually to keep a journal. And when you're having a difficult time, sometimes just reading your journal is helpful. But just the act of writing in it once or twice a day, at a regular time, it usually helps build the best habit. You will become more aware of what you're grateful for, and you'll go into that space of how it feels. And when you're in the space of how it feels, you're in a blissful, joyful place, and you truly do feel better. You know, moment to moment, being in a hard place or having a loved one in a hard place is a difficult place for us to be. And it doesn't have to be as difficult as we sometimes make it. Controlling the outcome is not a good idea. And when we're consciously aware of gratitude, it's actually an act of self-discovery, of self-reflection, because it is in each of us. And the second part to appreciating gratitude and developing and nurturing it is exactly that, to become more conscious of gratitude. And conscious awareness means going inside, being still, and breathing in that gratitude and breathing out love for all. Now, it's a function of attention. And when we give our attention to something, we can build a better habit, and it can become a better practice, and we can feel it more often from moment to moment. Everything is as it must be in every moment, so we have to let it go with that. A good example for me in that instance is, again, back to my horse. Even though it is now week 9 after his flesh-eating disease began, the majority of it and the worry about it was over in 5 days, meaning that we knew we got it, we knew he'd be healthy, we didn't know the final outcome, but even though I'm in a health field, I didn't realize the length of time it was going to take. But I am grateful that A, he's not in pain. I'm grateful that the barn that he's at is wonderful, and the people are excellent, and all my friends care so much about him. I'm grateful for how he's healed so quickly. The wounds have healed, and we're now starting to do things like stretching and getting him under saddle again. It's been time consuming. I've been out there twice a day often. Most of the time his meds are 12 hours apart, so that's morning and night, and he requires cleaning of his wounds daily, some alternate days to a larger extent, and that's also time consuming. The bills have added up. There's been a lot of money to the vets and a lot of supplies, but that's not something I'm worried about, because when you're grateful and you're consciously aware of being grateful, you actually aren't in a place of fear, worry, anger, but better in a place of joy, happiness, peace, enlightenment. Those are things that just happen to you. As you are grateful for more things, you will have more to be grateful for. And the last thing I'd like to say in nurturing gratitude, regardless, is to pay it forward. Now, paying it forward really is helping somebody else feel that gratitude. So I hope this was informative. Thank you all, and I look forward to our next session. Cheryl Ralph with OwnYourSparkle.com.